Do you think that the world has problems?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, what
I
do you
would say.
say?
I think, well, I worked as a public defender for 3 years. So I think in America, one of the things that I'm most passionate about, problem wise, is definitely the criminal system that we have in America. The way we treat our the people who are accused of crimes. Ultimately, also like the way that impacts the victims of crimes in a lot of ways as well. So I think the whole system needs like a remake and do over. I don't necessarily know exactly what that looks like, but I think a lot of smart minds would have to come together to come up with like a good solution to that issue. But they're definitely, and obviously that's just one small issue. There's a lot of issues with the world right now.
The world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turn
Greed,
into a sinner,
power,
into a killer.
balance, yeah.
His finger on the trigger of a money game.
What would you think it would take to solve those problems?
I think smart people who are compassionate coming together, being willing to work on these problems together, and people who are greedy and power hungry to be kind of kept out of those positions and like limiting their ability to harness that much money and power. I think is an important step in like solving everyone's problems.
You got that problem right?
Yeah.
Everybody that's in charge of the joint?
Everyone that's in charge of this joint, everyone that is friends with people who are in charge of this joint, they're all just rich and power hungry and like too rich. Like I think, maybe like having a little bit of savings for yourself and your family, there's nothing wrong with that. But to the extent that a lot of these people have gone in billions of dollars in one person's hands, it's, in my opinion, just unethical. We'll stop,
Potentially trying to reach the 8 billion people that share the planet, that are responsible to care for the planet. And I asked them $1, nothing more, just $1. Because if I had everybody in the world give me $1 and an answer to what it takes to solve the world's problems, no, all the stuff answers and even knowledge to go towards solving the problem. Would you think about it?
Absolutely.
As one of the 8 billion people?
Well, yours.
I think it's part of solving the world's problems.
Of course. All right, my name is Grace. I work here in the seasonal gig life, and I started out about a year ago. I quit my job as an attorney and wanted to find some happiness. So, working on that and being pretty successful so far. So, yeah, so I was raised in Ohio, didn't really see much of the world at that point. Did a lot of traveling on the East Coast growing up, just because that's where family is. But I have since gone abroad a few times. I moved to Boston, lived there for a few years, came out to Colorado for law school, and I've been out here for almost 7 years, and have traveled to Amsterdam, Spain, Ireland.
We're all part of this old money game.